Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We are broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Great morning to you, Bailey. How are you doing and feeling?
Good morning, Homer. I am blessed
All right.
this morning.
All right.
I'm blessed. I'm doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
God is good all the time.
That part.
And that's where I'm at today. How you doing today?
I am blessed. I'm excited.
You got a big day today.
Yeah. I'll be leaving a little early and, of course, headed over to City Hall to receive the honor that the full Common Council will be presenting to me for 35 years in radio.
There we go. There it is. 35 years.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay Denham, a.k.a. DJ Razor.
There
Thank you, Xavier, who had did this shirt. Actually, he had done it with the batch of shirts for the birthday party for the kids.
Okay.
So he decided to, do one for me and one for Cheryl.
Nice.
So, I'm excited about that. I have to be at City Hall by 8:45, but it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Literally. Right around the corner.
Yeah.
So, I'll be leaving here at 8:30, and then I'll be headed around the corner to receive this honor from our full Common Council at their committee hearing.
Amazing.
That takes place on today.
Shout out to the Common Council.
Yeah. all of the people. So, it's a full thing. And so, I'm excited about that.
Uh-huh.
The heat wave is listen.
Yeah.
Bailey, I'm still going to do it, but I put up a post on yesterday that I'm going to be doing a kind of a radio public speaking mentorship class on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Every Wednesday until school starts back, because it's for 12 to 17-year-olds.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be doing that at 5 Star Impact, located at 1138 West Garfield Avenue, here, the former YMCA building.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Very good.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that. And I was going to start tomorrow. But when I saw the post that MPS and MKE Rec said they are canceling School Academy, early learning, you know what I'm saying? All of that.
Yeah.
And any activities that they would be doing, MKE Rec would be doing on Tuesday and Wednesday because of the heat index.
Right.
Yeah, I had to amend that and say, you know what, I ain't going to even try to put people through that, not have parents bring it out, their children to that.
Right.
We'll just do it next week, Wednesday.
Right.
So what was slated to be July 15th will now be July 22nd.
Gotcha.
And from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And it will run from then until the end of August.
Okay, very good.
MPS school starts in September. So,
right.
So, yeah. And I know I can't have them there then,
Right.
So I'll look and see about amending some afternoon hours after they would be out of school, that they could still come. But, my schedule, I always tell people I'm blessed and busy. So I got to make it make sense.
Yeah.
With all the other things that I have to do.
Exactly.
I'm excited about that. But it won't be starting tomorrow. It'll be starting next Tuesday, next Wednesday, July 22nd. But Bailey, and I said that they were gonna come in, and I just want you and Xavier and Truth Nation, and from what I'm gathering, there will be another, but I got this was on my side.
What you got? You got a gift?
This is.
Oh, okay. What is it?
You don't know what it is?
Is it you got a gap? You got a oh.
What it say?
Oh, very good.
What it say?
They did justice.
What it say?
Well, this might be from Xavier. Xavier, was this from you?
You're so stupid.
No, it is not.
It's not from you?
It might be Millicent. Remember Millicent?
Oh, the legendary Homer Blow. What, you gonna hit it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I hit it before you got here.
Oh, did you? How's it sound? Let's hear how it sounds.
What do you mean, how does it sound? There it is. All I'm saying
Okay. All
is
right.
you can see it and you can hear it.
Is that from your girl Millicent?
It doesn't, the writing, y'all got some fancy writing. So I don't know what shorthand
okay. Yeah,
of
see,
that might be.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Congratulations. You got you one.
But it say enjoy Homer, congrats, and whatever the letters are with this shorthand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm proud. And I believe I still have something coming from Nurse R in Kawanda.
Where's the baby gavel though? Where the baby gavel?
Order in the studio, Bailey.
Where's the baby gavel?
You hear the difference?
No. Where's the baby gavel at though? You can't just push it off.
What?
You can't just push it off.
I didn't. I archived it.
Oh no, you can't archive it.
It's in the archive.
No, it's classic.
That was listen.
It's a classic.
It is. And
it's a classic.
So what it is it has its own space. It's like it was a preemie. You know what I'm saying, or the newborn, and now we moved to being an adult. The age of progression changes when it comes to gavels.
How old
you know how
it
you
be?
see
Your
how
gavel,
you say
your gavel is 1 week
look
old.
like you done grown up quick. It seemed like you was just a baby yesterday. So that's what it is.
Your gavel is 1 week old. What are you doing?
Listen, I'm just saying. It's the food that it eats. You know what I'm saying? The food that we eat is full of chemicals and steroids and all of that.
No.
And now look at how handsome he is.
No.
Now. He is handsome.
No, sir.
Yes, he's handsome. I'm just telling you, he's handsome. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So hashtag that part. Hashtag
goodness.
facts. So Bailey. Order in the studio.
Yeah,
you heard me.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
See, that's why.
See,
that's
and
why
hear.
they gave you the baby.
You're gonna see and hear.
That's why they gave you the baby one in the first place.
Yeah, because they knew that when I get the grown one, yeah, it's gonna like a lot of things straightening up around here. We gonna get some straightening.
Some straightening.
I'm just saying, We got to make it happen. We got to make it do what it do.
We'll see. We shall see, sir.
Yeah. Look at that. The lacquer, yeah. So, try me now.
Oh, goodness.
Xavier, you hear it. You see it. No,
I'll definitely be challenging you all the time.
Okay. Well, challenge is real. Challenge. So we gonna
that's something abnormal too, right? Him challenging.
Right.
I'm an agent of chaos.
You're the agent of chaos. Okay.
On that we shall agree.
But great morning, Troop Nation. Again, if you are on our YouTube page, we love you. We appreciate you. Make sure while you're here, you like and subscribe. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Nurse R in Kawanda. Of course, Lori Patterson, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Ebony Allen, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. She said, yes, you do, and you will be pleased. And she said, you have a teenager gavel now. Your adulthood will be there soon. Okay. So, the age of progression. So right now, I'm a YN.
Right now, you're a YN. You got a YN
Y'all
gavel
bogus.
over there.
Y'all bogus.
You
that's
said
hating.
it.
No,
that's
that's
true.
what she said.
You got a YN gavel.
I'm just saying. No, because it can't be a YN. So I got to take that because it's justice. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of YNs don't be having justice. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, they got justice.
Yeah, well, not what they thinking. I'm just saying you're gonna learn today. So I'm just saying
you excited about your gavel?
You're absolutely right. Just like your mugs.
And it says the legendary Homer Blood.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Thank you. Go ahead as she takes her sip from her mug. Well,
y'all like my mug?
Look at it. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
I'm the captain now. Bailey, do you know why when I say great morning, or if it's great afternoon, great evening, and then I'll ask you how are you doing and feeling. Do you know I do that? I'm. It's on purpose when I
Yes,
say that.
I know.
And for those that may not understand, it's because you could be doing good or fine, but you might be feeling a whole
Oh
nother
yeah.
way. So that's why, to me, when I speak to people and whenever I ask them that question, I always say, "How are you doing and feeling?" Because people will mask certain things.
Oh yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I'm feeling good because it might be something that brought some excitement, but how they're doing could be a whole nother thing. So that I just want people to know that it's intentional when I be saying and asking that question, how are you doing and feeling? Because yeah, some people won't tell you.
Oh, not at all. Some
Yeah.
people won't. I mean, some people walk around daily
Hmm.
lonely,
Yep.
and all it would take to make their day is somebody just to say hi to them or
Yep.
be a little nice,
Hmm. Hmm.
and and it doesn't have to be like you go all out your way. You just say hi. How are you?
Right.
You know.
I hope people are done with breakfast.
Uh
Uh, why?
oh.
Why, you might ask?
Why?
Because when we come black, you know that there's this real outbreak that has been going on.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
said more than half of the United States
Yeah.
are dealing with this.
Yeah. And it's here in
Yeah,
Wisconsin
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, if you are partaking in breakfast,
Yeah.
you know, uh,
I'm just gonna have my orange here.
yeah, because what it's talking about, the the effect of it, yeah, it's something that'd be like, I ain't want to be eating. Some people have weak stomachs.
Oh yeah. But this is something we need to talk about. This is really a
Absolutely.
health
So you're
thing.
gonna learn today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it has something to do with them acronyms, but uh, we got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM, The Truth. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman.
I'm getting honored today at City Hall by the Milwaukee
Yeah.
Common Council. So,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
it's open to the public, too. Y'all can come, or you can watch it on the City Channel. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council. And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
This is my song, and no one can take it away. It's been so long, but now you're here to stay. And I wonder if you know what it means to find your dreams come true.
Welcome, Black. Bailey, what's the look on your face? What's Bailey, what's the look on your face?
No problem. Nothing.
The look was that disturbed, confused, all the things. Does any of that kind of fit?
Where's your gavel?
Right here. Order in the studio. Xavier.
The hell?
What the hell? Okay, he said it was what I thought. And it wasn't.
Clearly, I'm going to have another cup of coffee this morning because...
Yeah. So let me talk about, and this is on the NPR website, what to know about the cyclosporosis outbreak that is hitting more than half of the United States.
Oh, see, it's grown now.
Yeah. I just was trying not to find a pun in that somewhere. Oh. It's grown now. You know what I mean? It wasn't one. So, an outbreak of an intestinal illness. That causes diarrhea, nausea, and fatigue has been detected in 31 states, according to federal health authorities, but the source is still under investigation. As of Thursday, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said it had received reports of 843 cases of the gastrointestinal affliction caused by the parasites, Cyclospora. But the true number of infections is likely much higher because that figure only represents cases reported by states directly to the CDC. There's also a lag between symptom onset and reporting, and many people recover from the illness without medical treatment. Michigan alone reported 1,562 cyclosporosis cases as of Friday.
Wow.
So it's a lot of sugar honey iced tea going on. So
lots of sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah, so
all around the country.
Yeah, I feel some kind of way about it because, this is a real serious thing. But for those people who have contracted it, I can't say what I would normally say if they said something that I thought was crazy or kind of like out of the
Yeah.
way. Because, you usually could tell somebody, you full of, but now with this. Gavel. Order in the studio.
Yeah.
Legendary home but blow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. No. No.
That was a whole.
We already talking about it. It was just, but we have to because it's a real thing. This is not jokes. This is not, a funny situation. People are dealing with this. And it says, according to the CDC, as of Thursday, there had been 86 hospitalizations nationwide, but no deaths. People can contract the illness by eating food or drinking water contaminated with the parasite.
Yeah.
That's
and remember,
a broad spectrum.
It's a parasite,
Right.
y'all. It's not like a virus.
Right.
It's a parasite.
Mm-hmm.
It's an organism.
There it is.
It's
a living organism.
A living organism that goes, in people's bodies.
Yeah.
It
says previous outbreaks have been linked to fresh produce. So all of my salad eaters and things of that.
Yeah.
And fresh produce and things to that nature. We will pray that our Truth family, non-severe with the grapevine, doesn't have to take a day off or a couple of days off because, he is a health guru, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I respect him as such. So he's all about, the smoothies made with the fresh fruits and vegetables.
It's about washing your fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And it's been, okay, so here's where how they say it's spread.
Mm-hmm.
The parasite spreads mainly through, as we said, contaminated food or water, often fresh produce that we were talking about. Irrigated water containing human feces.
My goodness.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, I told y'all, I did put a disclaimer.
But look, bagged green salads. Okay, so if you're doing the bagged salads, you might want to back away from that. Basil and cilantro, raspberries and blackberries, snow peas, or leafy greens. So right now, until they get this, settled, I noticed that in like some stores, the big retailers, the bagged lettuce that you see all the time, gone. Basil and cilantro off the shelves. Raspberries and blackberries, no, not available. Snow peas, don't even do it.
So what happens to and I'm just saying because it's real. Today is what? What's the actual day?
Today's the 14th.
Okay,
July 14th.
What is?
Oh, Tuesday.
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 What usually happens all around the country on Tuesdays? Taco Tuesday. Lettuce. All the things.
Cilantro.
Yeah, all the things that could make you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a bad day.
Well, you know what? Get a burrito instead of a taco. Then burritos don't have lettuce and stuff in them. That's my solution. Make it a burrito Tuesday instead of a taco Tuesday.
And there's some big thing happening today with tacos. I think it's a place that's they're going to have different vendors and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
And everything that you need to be careful of. And how can they tell us that their lettuce and their tomatoes don't have it? Jalapenos, whatever. How can you tell me? Not ours, though. What government said, okay, except the ones that they're using here?
Well, they're saying it's the bagged salad greens.
Black people, I'm black. And you ain't going to just tell me that it's just in the bag.
Well, you know how that
salads.
is. But see, you have to
fruits.
wash.
What about the fruits, though? Because you get what I'm saying?
Well, they've only listed 2 main fruits, raspberries and blackberries.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you just have to wash. I think you just have to wash your fruit really well, you know. And, you know, I think for salads and stuff, you're going to have to just go back to the old school, get your lettuce head.
Bailey, you brought me in some cherries and an orange.
I did, and I washed them very well prior. Well, the orange I didn't because
we
got to
go to break.
But
I think I have to go to.
You tripping. You are tripping. You are tripping.
Order in the studio. Legendary home of blow.
You are tripping.
I'm scared of everything now. I'm like, hold on. Like, Homer.
And you be looking for yours. When
yeah,
I get
absolutely.
Where my orange?
Absolutely.
Well, you got some cherries? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Could this be an attack?
Right. Whatever. You are not the orange man. You're a black man.
Right. I'm just saying, you know, all of a sudden, you know, because we got to take care of some bills, but it's always the things we can't eat. Now, I remember when they were saying eggs, don't eat eggs because they eat this. And then they said this. Then all of a sudden, tomatoes was good and tomatoes was bad. And
eggs is good again.
Yeah.
But you just got to find them reasonably priced. They're better than they were.
Yeah. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. But serious situation. I know some of you, unfortunately, may literally be dealing with that.
Yeah.
And we want you to, you know, don't take it serious is where I'm going. Take it serious.
Yeah.
If you do feel that you have to go to the hospital, then please go. And watch your children because, you know, they eat all the things.
I mean, it's scary. It's more scary to me because it's a parasite.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no, you know, virus or nothing like that.
Right.
It's a whole organism.
And this is why I say I don't think it's just contained to just a bag of lettuce or, you get what I'm saying? Like, how?
You know, we so
parasites
black.
move.
Y'all crack me. We are very African American, aren't we?
Yes, we are. I'm actually okay.
It's in the nuggets. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I told you. You can't listen.
All them vegetables, man. Get rid of all them vegetables.
Listen. You don't need to take no shot. Just stop eating vegetables. Stop eating fruits and vegetables until they give us an all clear.
Okay.
You know how much stuff they already got in the stores?
You know how bad that would be if people stopped eating all fruits and vegetables? There'd be a whole bag.
I wouldn't even be able to play the veggie dance at Black Arts Fest MKE on August 1st. I'm doing the kids zone. Let's do the veggie dance. Let's find that. Veggie dance, Gracie's Corner. We got to get ready to take care of some deals. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day, when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
It's time to eat our veggies. So do the veggie dance. It's time to eat our veggies. Eat them up while you have a chance. Now do the veggie dance. Now do the veggie dance. Now do the veggie dance. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Eat them up. Eat them up. I love my veggies.
Uh-huh. Gracie's Corner.
Gracie's Corner is like, I wish they even had Gracie's Corner when my son was coming up, but they didn't have that.
Yeah.
Gracie wasn't around yet. She wasn't kicking it yet.
You got to see the kids when I play
Oh,
this.
yeah, I know. I see them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. Be like, they got the dance down and
Oh,
everything.
yeah. My a good friend of mine, her son, she's the one that hit me to Gracie's Corner.
Okay.
Because her son loves it.
Mhm,
Or he did. Now he's getting older now. But
Okay.
yeah, but they get to moving and doing
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
dance.
yeah.
I'm like, all right now.
They got
All of a
to
sudden,
row
all
your
these-
boat with Gracie and Big Frida.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm sitting there and she's like, watch this.
Mm-hmm.
She put that on, all them little kids started bouncing around. I was
Right.
like, all right then.
I love the cleanup song, too.
Yep,
It's
yep.
time to clean up. It's time
Hey,
to clean up.
hey.
You know. Yeah, so, yeah.
They
so
had her on,
very
because she's more than a
information.
teenager now, right?
Right.
And they had her on. What show was that I was watching? I don't know. It was some daytime talk show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe The View or something. They had her on. She was so cute. No, it was Jennifer Hudson. They had her on Jennifer Hudson's show.
Okay.
And she was really good. I was like, oh, she's so cute.
Anita Nicole said, good morning. That's my jam.
Yeah.
It is. Sir Chauncey said, yep, tacos and tequila. Enjoy just double chase with the tequila when you're down chowing. When you're down chowing?
Yeah.
He didn't say done. He said when you're down chowing. When you're down chowing, the tequila will kill everything.
There you go.
He spelled
you had
everything, but
Right. If you had some cilantro in there, don't worry about it. That tequila's going to burn it up. Right there. Yes.
but it has a worm.
Not all of it has.
I'm just saying.
Not all of it has that.
We're talking about.
Yeah, no. That's a real parasite.
That's all I'm saying, Bailey. So y'all gonna really give it to y'allself. I was playing when I said I think I need to go to the bathroom. But yeah, y'all gonna really y'all be like y'all welcoming the parasites.
Nah.
Come into my life, Joyce Sims. You know.
Yeah, no.
And yeah, come share my. Yeah, but. Now that we've got that out of the way, No pun intended at all. I really.
Yeah, there was. But anyway.
It sounded like a pun, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. It truly wasn't meant to be a pun.
Y'all just remember to stay away from the bag salad greens, the basil, cilantro, raspberries and blackberries, the snow peas, and basically all other leafy greens that are bagged up.
Right.
Okay.
Because, yeah, they could definitely create some situations for you. And we don't want to see that. You know what I mean?
I mean, the leafy greens are supposed to keep you regular, but that right there is a little bit more than regular. A lot more.
See, Bailey, I try to.
What?
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Hashtag that part.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay, so let's go with the story with the Corey Stingley.
Hey, yeah. Before we.
Okay, go ahead.
This just in. Authorities are investigating Taco Bell and lettuce in the multi-state. What is it called? Cycloparosis.
Yeah.
Outbreak. Oh, y'all, that's a bad combo. That is just so y'all know, because I know a lot of y'all. I see the Taco Bell line; it'd be pretty long. And so, federal and state health officials are investigating whether Taco Bell restaurants played a role in one of the largest U.S. outbreaks of gastrointestinal blah 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 illness. So the connection for all this could be Taco Bell. You was making fun talking about tacos and it's Taco Tuesday.
No, I wasn't making fun. But I was serious.
But they're trying to see if Taco Bell had anything to do with this outbreak here in the United States.
Any way they can try to get to the Latinos.
Oh, come on.
ICE is behind that.
Come on.
I don't think Mexicans and stuff like that are eating at Taco Bell.
That's true. You see what I'm saying?
You don't remember the mascot? I don't know if the Chihuahua
the
died.
Chihuahua.
I think they're eating
Taco
Bell.
Authentic places.
Huh?
Like they're eating at authentic places?
Yeah, they are.
Not at Taco Bell.
They ain't finna roll through Taco Bell.
Right. Plus, Taco Bell's expensive now.
It's us.
I don't eat it.
It's us rolling through Taco Bell. I have seen the lines. We all up in there.
So we all
we are the world.
This is
Hey, I'm just
we got
it's
we got to get a hand on this sugar honey iced tea. It's because literally, if you contract that, you're gonna be out of control.
Okay. Ta-da. That's crazy though.
I know, but that's why when I brought
Taco
that up,
Bells are across the country,
right,
all over,
and some of them have people that look like me that work there.
And there are people that look like you that eat there too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like where I was going yesterday.
I mean, how many Taco Bells they got on the north side? 100?
Yeah, I'm saying when we talk about sometimes the staff, the employees with the uncleanliness, you feel what I'm saying? So that don't help.
That don't help.
If you may have some contaminated vegetables or lettuce and tomatoes, and you know what I mean?
What's funny is, well, not funny, but anyways, that's pretty much the only time you see us eating. How many of us get down with a salad, a nice salad each day?
People,
none. Well, me.
People are more health
But
conscious.
that's it.
A lot of us are now becoming more health conscious. So I gotta say it's more than just that. You know what I mean? Bailey. The look of, do you believe what you saying? That's the look that Bailey just gave me.
That's why you think on the north side of Milwaukee, you can't get a fresh salad. Nowhere.
Damn.
Nowhere. Let me tell you something. I try to now, if I want a salad, I have to purchase it before I leave Brookfield.
Really?
Because on the north side
So are
of
you
Milwaukee,
just saying that they don't look right, the ones that are over here? Is that what you're saying?
they're
'Cause
expired. Every time.
I can't even hit my gavel. I was about to try to hit my
I
gavel.
can't get a fresh one.
I can't
get it.
I can't
have
even
tried
hit the gavel for that.
Listen.
That's a damn shame.
It is, but that's the way it is.
That's a sad truth, huh?
And if you're going to buy a bag salad, you better check the date. You better check the date. And these are just all facts.
I can't even.
All facts. I know you can't dispute it because it's true. Even at places like
gavel so bad, but
even
I can't.
at places like Culver's on the north side, you can't do that.
That's really.
It's true. And McDonald's stopped carrying salads. They got smart with it. They say, you know what, we ain't even doing that no more.
Truth Nation, help me
real.
out. Cause
That's real. Not on the north side. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Expired.
See.
Expired.
Listen. You know the commercial.
Cucumbers bad.
Expired.
Tomatoes
Expired.
old. Yeah. And then they try and play it off. No. You can't put your money out there on that. You get your fresh burger if you want one. Some hot fries.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey. Hot fries are subject and suspect.
That's
But you can't get no fresh salad. No.
Okay.
Not unless you go to a sit down. Okay. Now, if you go to a sit down, you might be able to find you a fresh one. But other than that, you out of luck. Oh,
could
you
say that
you could go to Subway,
as
right?
we go to break, since you said you out of luck, could we be sugar honey iced tea out of luck? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got to take care of some bills. When we come back, I want to get Truth Nation's thoughts and opinions on the Corey Stingley
Oh, yeah, we got to talk
situation whereas, okay, so they agreed to plead guilty, and then
Right.
after so long of completing whatever they had to complete,
Yeah.
the cases are completely dismissed. So it's like justice, no justice.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that when we return to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary home blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom? She started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Get ready, 101.7 The Truth Family Fest is back. Join us Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School for free back-to-school resources, live entertainment, family activities, and community fun. Vendors and sponsors can reserve a spot by emailing Sierra.Brown, that's Cierra.Brown, at MilwaukeeBlackMedia.com. Proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union, American Family Insurance, Milwaukee Public Schools, Arts Working in Education, and Ascension.
Welcome, Black. Welcome, Black. All right, Truth Nation. Before we went to break, I was talking about the fact that the Corey Stingley death that ended up happening in 2012. 2 men pleaded guilty to felony murder in the 2012 death of Corey Stingley.
2012. Wow.
Court cases or court records show the men completed a deferred prosecution agreements, and the cases against them were dismissed with prejudice. So we got a clip that Xavier, our producer, is going to play to kind of bring people up to speed if you're not familiar with this situation. Happened here in Milwaukee at a store in West Dallas. So we're going to play that clip. And Truth Nation, I want to
So this happened in 2012.
Yes.
That's, what, 14 years?
Mm-hmm.
It took that long for a little justice for a little brother, huh?
Well, can it be called justice is my thing. So, but we're gonna
said little justice.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll play the clip and we'll talk about it.
A resolution tonight in the chokehold death of a 16-year-old boy at a West Dallas convenience store.
Corey Stingley died in 2012 when customers restrained him after he was caught shoplifting. By the time police arrived, Stingley was no longer breathing.
12 News' Nick Board just spoke to his dad as the 2 men involved took responsibility in court, now 13 years later.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
The death of 16-year-old Corey Stingley in 2012 led to numerous protests. 3 white men held him down in a West Dallas convenience store after he tried to shoplift $6 worth of alcohol, suffocating him.
3 men who killed my son were 3 white men. They strangled him. There's no reason that the men who killed my son should still be out on these streets. No reason, period. But they are, and that's because this system is broke.
Prosecutors decided against charges, reasoning that because the men weren't trained in proper restraint techniques, Stingley's death here was an accident. But Craig Stingley, his father, kept fighting, pursuing justice.
State of Wisconsin versus Robert Beringer.
Finally, through a deferred prosecution agreement, the two surviving customers involved in Corey's death, 67-year-old Robert Beringer and 39-year-old Jesse Cole, pleaded guilty to felony murder. In court today, a judge signed off on their 6 months of community service, vacating their convictions, with Craig Stingley's approval.
I would say this is the maximum that we could, impose upon them. They had to admit to it, that there was culpability on their part. And that's something, for 13 years, they still lived in that denial.
Stingley himself met with the men before the deal was reached to make sure, above all, they understood what was lost.
The system had to acknowledge that this young man had humanity and that he deserved the same, treatment that every other human would get.
Stingley only wishes he didn't have to fight so long and so hard to get it. In West Allis, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
The third man involved in Stingley's death died before those charges were filed.
Bailey, do you feel that it was justice? I mean, Craig Stingley, his father, said that, and I don't know if we're supposed to be more upset than his father is, but I am.
His father has been through all the twists and turns of this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've supported him all the way through that journey.
And it's as long, I just feel like I'm okay since he seems to have peace with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was wrong. And I think we all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing about those two men, they will always be murderers, because they're walking around with that label because they had to admit to it.
No. They did, but now it's clean slate. Like, they don't have a record, anything.
Wow.
Nothing related to it. That's why I feel like I understand and I have to respect, because Craig Stingley is my friend. I've supported him for over a decade, dealing with this situation, and he's still my friend. And even when they finally said they were going to charge somebody, me and him had a conversation,
right?
And saying, I'm happy that some justice maybe, and then that deal thing came up, and I'm like, is it really justice? But
no, because they're two white men. I mean, let's be realistic.
Yeah, and that's why I say, to where you say that, it would be some type of it's not, because in their community, in my opinion, they
were justified. They'll think
they were justified. It was I wanted to use my word. I gotta come up with one that's so close to the word, because I can use it. It's not a FCC offense, but they didn't care about Corey. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't care. They felt that those being done the right thing.
Yeah.
And so they'll be accepted black into their community with open arms, because they were accepted all the way up until they finally decided to charge them. Nobody ostracized them.
And one of the reasons, I think, was because he was doing a crime, right? And so they felt like, he was doing wrong, so they were justified in what they did. But two wrongs don't make it right.
Yeah. The way, if you saw the video, the way that they placed it, like, this was almost George Floyd on steroids. The way that they pinned him down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I gotta, I definitely.
The thing is,
feel some kind of.
I have to believe that they have gone through some type of scenario as well that has drugged their spirit as well behind this.
Hey,
I gotta believe that.
I don't, only because they continue to deny, and only after.
How do you deny when there's footage of you?
Right, but they did, and prosecution was like, "Yep, nothing to see here." Prosecution was like, "Nothing to see here." So this is why I'm definitely torn, and I'd still say that let that had been black men or black women
And
that would have done the same thing. You're a murderer, and it had been a white boy
oh yeah,
that they ended up
that's
doing
why
that to.
you know
You know,
that's why it's tough, and we try to tell our young people and teach them.
right. So stop
It
doing
doesn't
some of the
always-
craziness that you're doing, because now when we see that, it's going to be like, well, I get it, because they was doing this and they was doing that. That's why I'm like, we don't need to give them
But right, we not
the ammunition.
exactly. We gotta just try and talk a little bit more to our kids, our young people, and let them know,
We talking,
don't put
but they
yourself
got to
in that.
listen too.
Yeah, exactly. We're
You got to
talking,
help
but they
us to help you.
exactly. But it's very difficult when you get put in that position to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're a black person.
That part.
You don't ever want to be in front of a judge and be black, and you especially don't want to be a black man in front of nobody's judge or commissioner or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are just facts.
Yeah, we got to
You
get.
know.
Yeah, we got to get ready to take care of some bills. Truth Nation, if you have your inputs, your truth on this situation, 833-212-1017. We'd like to hear from you. We'd like to hear what's your truth on that. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Will Be Black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Are you looking for a place to shop that offers a fair market price? Or how about a place that is clean with a friendly atmosphere, has been recently remodeled? You need to visit Century Food Store on 92nd and Lisbon Avenue. They offer a wide variety of grocery items, meats, and fresh vegetables at a fair market price. And don't forget the hot food section, which offers soul food, Indian, and Mexican foods. So what you waiting for? You can also order groceries through DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Instacart, or stop by Century Foods at 92nd and Lisbon Avenue today.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black. If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. And even if you have the
20 seconds, you can make it. Punch in. You got it.
As me and Nurse Arian Kawanda stand
10
on.
seconds. You got it. Punch it. I see you punching
standing
in.
on business.
Yes.
We standing on business.
I see you punching in. All
it's
right.
8 o'clock. If you're scheduled to be at work and you're not there,
you're there.
late. Don't listen to Shay Shay Foo Foo.
They got it in before 8 o'clock.
100. Stop.
They got it in.
They
got it in before 8:01.
They give grace. Your job will not. That's all I'm saying. And we talking about why the stores wasn't cleaned up. Oh, well, just because it was 8 o'clock, I didn't have to come in and start doing this.
Don't try and put that on that.
Come on now. You got to go in and put your jacket on and all of that kind of stuff. You're supposed to be on that flow at 8 a.m.
Man.
Period. Oh, I'm walking. I walked in the door at 8. A little after it might have been. Listen,
but they're the best worker you got.
No, it ain't.
They're gonna clean the whole store.
No, they ain't. Not if we looking at how these stores are closing and talking about how filthy they are. They ain't doing their damn job.
But they ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody there.
All I'm saying is, they got somebody that say it's okay to come late. Yeah, see, come on, Shay Shay Foo. Listen, I read a lot of criminal complaints.
Where is Damon?
I read a lot of criminal complaints. And let me just tell you how important time is and time stamps. It shows to the seconds. It'd be like 8 a.m. in 12 seconds and in 22
they had enough
seconds.
Time. Those 12 seconds were enough time to make it from the crime scene to their job. You see that? That's
so
how
you're trying
to
encourage them? That's terrible. Troop Nation, but we're talking about the people that were charged in the death of Corey Stingley, and now they ended up having to serve. They withheld a judgment of conviction for 6 months as part of a deferred prosecution agreement. If the two men didn't commit any new crimes, the judge would likely dismiss the case with prejudice. And so they did the 6 months. They didn't have to go nowhere. They didn't have to go, and now their record is free. They don't have a record, not as it relates to this case.
Oh, wow. So they didn't get.
No.
Oh, well, then rewind and I take that back.
So that's why I say I don't feel that justice was served. But again, when you got the complexion.
That's why, you know why? That's why you just, if you're black or you're African American,
whatever you choose to call yourself,
there is no ever a good time for you to be before a judge, unless you and Corey getting some money for yourself.
That's right.
And if you getting your money, then all right, rah rah, sis, boom, bye. But as far as with having to do with crimes or being accused or any of those things, just not good. And I mean, your opportunity for actual justice is pretty small.
Yeah.
And it's not about, he was committing a crime. Yes, he was. There's no, but the thing is, our kids, we have to find a way for them to listen a little bit more because, when you put yourself in that situation, there's very little way that your family or friends or whatever can really get that justice for you, because even though he was trying to steal a little bit of alcohol, valued at what, $6? Is that what they said?
Right.
There's no justification for him losing his life. There's no justification for those people wrestling him down like that and all the things, and basically, what was it, suffocation? They said it was the cause of death. There's no justification for that. Over $6. Somebody's life,
right,
really?
Right.
They could have found a black person off the street. They probably would have gave you $6 for that little brother.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I just,
That part.
that hurts my heart. That hurts my heart because we don't want to be in those situations anyway. We don't want to be in those situations.
That part.
You know?
That part. It's just I just it's too much. And like I ain't heard of cases where we were able to get off like that. Because their community
There's only
ain't
one.
having it.
There's only one.
Which one?
You know what it was. It was only one. In United States history, there was only one.
You gonna say OJ?
Yeah.
He's innocent, though.
What you say?
He was definitely innocent. I don't think he did it at all.
Right.
I saw
Okay.
the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There was only one,
Mm-hmm.
and that was OJ. That was it. That's all.
So
And they were supposed to pay for hundreds of years of slavery and whatever else was on the black people till.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yep. And to know that he placed the items black on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to just retrieve his bank card and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Look. The word. Some words fit, in my opinion. But he was foaming from the mouth and not breathing. Like, come on, y'all. And so he didn't even end up, having. He put the merchandise black.
Yep.
But no, you're not going to do that. Not while we're here. It was definitely, no pun intended, but it was definitely overkill.
Mm.
It was overkill.
Mm.
And to know that in my terms of justice, no justice was served.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to go to the True text lines, 833-212-1017. We're going to find out what's your truth. We got Brian. Brian, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the story we're talking about, Corey Stingley's death. And after serving 6 months without, they didn't serve nothing. Let me just say that. 6 months, they didn't have any infractions with law enforcement. And everything was dismissed. So it didn't even appear on their record. So what's your truth?
My truth is this. Justice would only have been served if not only did one of them drop dead before this crazy prosecution, but all three of them dropped dead 2 days after Corey passed. That would have been justice for me. But I would say also that once he put the item back and was leaving out of the store, the crime was over.
Yep.
They suffocated this young man outside of the store on the ground. Isn't that correct?
Well, they had him inside the store. They ended up grabbing him. Yeah, and he was in the store. So the video footage with them with their knees and legs on his neck and all of that, and in his black, that was inside. All of that was inside the store.
That in itself was the crime.
Yep.
The crime was the murder.
Yep.
The crime was thwarted when you put the item back.
Mm-hmm.
There was no. This is the most silliest shot in the dark, blue sky BS I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
This is just some stuff they made up just to appease their own conscience, because they know they let these fools get away with murder. Period. And back during those times, West Dallas was super racist, and there was no in the world that was going to be able to get a jury over there in West Dallas to convict 3 white dudes over there.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So
Facts.
that's the crime was murder. The crime was not what Corey did. The crime was over when he put the items back.
Correct.
Peace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Thank you for your call. 833-212-1017. But yeah, no lies detected. And, you know, the fact that once he put it black, you get what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm not going to say that, you know, people should do this, but if you're like walking through a store and you're eating grapes or something, which I wouldn't suggest you do now.
Right.
With what's going on. But you haven't left the store with any product.
Yeah, you know what? My mom was always like, don't ever do nothing like that. Because, you know, of course, she was raised in the South. And she was like, the correct thing to do, if you want them, put them in a bag, do the deal, go to the counter. Don't do that because, no, you're not leaving the store with any products, but you've eaten their products, so you still owe them the money.
But most of us would end up buying some anyway.
Yeah,
so
but
it's like, just add another 2 ounces on it, okay?
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody saying add another 2 ounces when they get to the counter.
I was that type of person.
No, my
But
mom
yeah,
would say
nah.
no, and she always
I need to make sure that the grapes is right.
And she would always say,
Are the cherry sweet or the bitter?
She would always say, make sure
I'm just saying
that you have a bag when you leave the store and your receipt. Because, you know what? You walking out, they might be like, where your receipt at? What you mean you don't have your receipt?
Don't
you didn't
put
buy
this
none
in
of
the bag because I'm going to be eating them on my way out.
You know, people that roll up.
I'm paid for
something
it.
else is a pet peeve. You got a whole bag of chips that you done ate. You get up to the counter, you say, here, ring those out too. You shouldn't eat. Why you eating the bags of chips in the stove? Wait till you get outside.
Don't
That's
they
the
want
proper
you to,
thing.
Hold on. All the store wants you to do is pay for it, correct?
Listen.
So I'm just saying.
No,
Bailey.
that's
you ain't
just
leave
wrong.
the store.
That's just improper.
Improper. I ain't leave the store.
833-212-1017. That's
I
the
ain't
True
leave
Talk
the store.
text line. That's wrong. Ray said,
I ate them grapes.
their case may be over in life, but according to Revelations chapter 20, verse 12, the books will be opened. Amen. You know what? Let me just say this. Even though this scenario didn't work out right, they're going to be paying for this the rest of their life. And that's not a threat or anything. People go through life things because they got bad juju on them, right? And this is definitely bad stuff. And they end up the rest of their lives sometimes until they really step up to the plate and really, really just cleanse themselves of it. And because they have to, they know if they're any type of human, they know in their mind and in their heart they did wrong.
You just said human. They done such an inhumane thing.
Let me just say, but again, let me finish saying this. If they're any type of person with a soul and a spirit, they know they did wrong. And going through this process of the community service or whatever they had to do, they knew.
They really don't, Bailey. It's some white people that really don't. They're just like they don't think slavery was wrong. They don't think a lot of things. They really don't. And the orange man being black in office, it is showing you that sheets are off. They don't have to. They know they're trying to take away, well, not trying, taking away DEI. They know trying to take off monuments and things out of the National Museum and wanting to take things about anything African-American out of, you know, these people, like, yeah, we got to take care of some bills. We still got some more to talk about, True Nation, before I have to check out at 8:30. And Bailey Coleman will be talking about something that I definitely have an opinion on.
We gonna talk about it before you leave.
No. I want to let y'all do what you know. Yeah, you. Okay, but yeah. So no, but I want to be able to catch that part, Bailey, and then give my thoughts on tomorrow. But it's going to be very interesting. The two sisters that ended up losing their life from a hit and run.
Yeah.
Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Will be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, welcome Black. You know, this will be my last segment for today. Of course, Bailey Coleman will be holding it down. And yeah, I got to go receive my honors. I don't know if y'all got to see my shirt. Like, see my shirt?
See
my
his shirt, y'all.
See. Yeah, that part. You're going to learn today. Of course, this was designed, before today. It was actually a gift from Jay Denham, a.k.a. DJ Razor, who has his own clothing line, and he's been the one doing all of my birthday party for the children T-shirts for all of these years. So he wanted to make something to commemorate me being in radio 35 years and counting. So he did this shirt, and it's dope. So I'll be going to City Hall, for those who may not be aware. I'm supposed to be there at 8:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. And City Hall from the 3rd Street Market Hall is literally around the corner. So I'm going to leave when we go take our next break. And I'll be headed around the corner to be honored by our full Milwaukee Common Council for my 35 years in radio and 32 years of consistently doing my birthday party for the children each year. So hashtag that part, hashtag facts. So that's where I'll be going.
Okay.
But Truth Nation, we still want to get your thoughts on this Corey Stingley thing. And do you feel that justice was served? And like I say, I feel like we have to accept it on a surface point because Craig Stingley, his father, has made peace with himself with that. But for me,
he's trusting God, knowing that he'll take care of it. That's what it is. Miss
Okay.
Sassy on the True Talk text line, 833-212-1017 said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Woo, y'all coming with it.
yeah. So 833-212-1017. What's your truth as it relates to this situation? So yeah, you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. We have a caller coming in on the True Talk text line. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So we got another caller coming in. Okay. So, we got that. But I get it. I think I'm so with the chants. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Before it's all, when it's said and done,
Right.
that they'll get it. But I'm like, no. I think that if you murdered my son or daughter, I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I do. But I need some right now. You know what I'm saying? I need some right now kind of justice, and yeah, and yeah, I think that was such a slap on the wrist because yeah, okay, they admitted it, but they were in denial, and the system was in denial. Like they didn't do that. That ain't what they did. So we're going to go to the True Talk text lines at 833-212-1017. We've got Ann. Ann, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the situation. What's your truth?
I have a comment on that. I remember when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was at work, and one of my young white coworkers, when she heard that, we heard it on the news, and she just laughed and she said, "Oh, we used to go in that store all the time, and we would steal beer, everything, and if they caught us, they just made us put it back, and we went on about our way, came back the next day and did the same thing." And my heart just dropped. I'm like, oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was definitely racial, definitely, and I just don't see how these men are able to walk the streets.
Yep.
That's my comment. Have a great day, guys.
All right, thank you, Ann. We're going back to the True Talk text lines. We've got Al, MKE. Al, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. Al, what's your truth?
My truth is we don't care about revelations. We want something to happen now. We want this individual to come down with cancer multiplied to the 100th power. We want him to walk around here as he drip blood from his eyes and he got maggots coming out his ears. If that is not happening and he's smelling like death, we don't care about revelations. The problem is that because a person is black, they know they are kind spirits. I don't care if they did anything wrong. They're going to look at you as a target. That's why they come down so hard on some of the most infantile things and on some things that could have been done civilized. But you have to understand when it comes to blackness, they go hard and heavy. See, they got all this stuff and all this motivation from the slave master. That's why some of your great-grandparents and grandmothers said to y'all, when they do something to you, you got to come down harder on them 1,000,000 times stronger. We don't care about how they look at us in heaven because we're trying to get ours on earth. We don't care about going to hell because hell, it's probably more heaven in hell as it is on earth. The moral of the story is, if you go out your way to do something, they should let you go. But if they take the first move, you make sure you take the last move. And they have to come to grips of life when their eyes start getting cloudy and their feet start getting cold, and they have to re-second choice their thoughts. That's why they have always been scared of your ancestors and their outlook, because your great-grandmama can make the devil say, let me think about that. Your grandfather, who was no nonsense, can make Jesus say, you know what, I better apologize because I'm not used to dealing with your kind. Because people who don't live in fear does not care about killing. But these people who have that skin color, you got to deal with them 1,000,000 times worse. Look at Black History Month. You only get the people who are going to keep y'all civilized. Laws and lessons of life, okay? Because if it was a higher power, they would have took care of this a long time ago. We ain't worried about it when we close our eyes.
We done.
We want it now.
We done.
All right.
We done.
All right.
I will cut you off.
Done. All right. So, Bailey, what were you able to grab from that?
Nothing. Al went that whole last end part, just blanked out everything that he said. But again, I say, we hopefully our kids listen. We shouldn't put ourselves in those situations.
Yeah, and even the adults. Like,
I would rather you as a young person ask somebody. I don't condone begging for money or anything like that, but I would rather you ask somebody on the street.
Right.
if they could give you a couple dollars,
That part.
than to go in and try and steal.
Mm-hmm.
Because you put yourself, especially as a black person, in a situation that you may not be able to come back from.
No lies detected. No lies detected. No lies detected. So, yeah, hashtag that part, hashtag facts. Bailey, although I'll be stepping out for a very great reason and to receive this honor from our full Common Council here in Milwaukee, you'll be holding it down. And we're going to be playing a clip as it related to the death of these two women, hit and run. And I believe they're still looking for the person. I think they.
Yes.
Now, some people are saying that there were two vehicles and that they were racing. But then some are saying it was one vehicle. And so they're looking for, it's a known fact that they're looking for a black vehicle. And
Black SUV.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, but again, it goes to talk about, like, when I would say, Bailey, like, just the recklessness of some of these people that just,
it happens on a daily basis. And really, every time you or I or anybody that drives a vehicle or even gets out of that vehicle.
That's right.
And is walking to your destination, you take your life in your hands the way, people are driving around here and acting up.
Yeah, it's so many people. And
it really is.
I brought that point up before, Bailey, that how many people are actually dying in these hit and run accidents in our city.
Right.
Like we are, I have to check the actual numbers, but it almost seems like at least once a week we hear about somebody dying from a hit and run,
right,
or definitely being involved in a hit and run to a pedestrian.
Right. Exactly.
Like every week.
And
sometimes more than once in that week.
Exactly.
And that is alarming. That is very alarming.
It is very alarming.
And some of these people, like, they just take life for granted and they don't give a damn about other people. They just they selfish and they just thinking about them. To race in a city that is not designed for a racetrack, to run red lights and run stop signs.
Listen,
and act like pedestrians don't have the right of way.
Listen, I can't tell you how many times just on the way down here, at least I'm in a vehicle. But how many times people done pulled up on me, speeding past me, bobbing and weaving in and out of cars. And so that happens on the regular street, and as we see, can take lives.
Yep. A brother ended up saying he places a lot of the blame on the West Dallas Police Department for the lack of aggressiveness to prosecute the three involved. Said, I've seen in my career many black people charged, convicted, and sentenced in felony murder cases who have blacked out of crimes, and a victim / unintendedly by a person dies, like in carjackings, hot and runs, and or robberies. So, yeah, so he's saying that part of that goes on the law enforcement in West Dallas for not just aggressively pursuing that. But I got to get ready to check out. Again, it's time to go receive this honor at our City Hall here in Milwaukee. Thank you, Truth Nation. Thank you. Thank you. Bailey Coleman will be sitting where I'm at when we return from taking care of these bills. Bailey, I love you. Have a great one.
All right, you
Nobody
too.
has told you that they love you today. I want to let y'all know that I love you. And please be safe. The heat index is no joke. Please hydrate yourself. Get under some air. You ain't got none. Go sit at a mall. Go sit somewhere. Go sit in the hospital and just be in the lobby. You know what I'm saying? And tell them you need some water. They'll give you some. So I'm up out of here, but Bailey is still here. She will hold it down until we're done. So I won't be able to say that I'll be black after this break, but Bailey will be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
1017 The Truth in the Morning. Bailey Coleman in for Homer Blow and me. So look, you know, Homer and I were just talking about all of the bad driving out here. People,
loved ones are
being killed on a regular basis. And this morning we're talking about 2 friends that were out that were hit and killed by someone in a black SUV. And there's more. I want you to get the full story, though, so we're going to throw it to our friends at Fox 6 with their update. You ready, Xavier?
Loved ones are mourning the loss of 2 women hit and killed in a hit-and-run crash.
It happened Sunday night as they crossed the street on the city's north side. Ashley Sears is here, and authorities say the driver was racing another car.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. The medical examiner says 2 vehicles were speeding and racing near Teutonia and Vienna when that crash happened. 2 women died on the scene. The driver sped off.
And it's just a nightmare that I can't wake up from.
Hours after tragedy, emotions are raw.
First, it was a shock, like I thought I was just in a dream.
Cameron Nelson brings flowers to Teutonia and Vienna, remembering their cousin Amy Austin, who was killed here Sunday night.
I want all of us to find peace with this, find justice for this horrible incident.
The crash happened around 11:15. Loved ones say Austin and May Daber were leaving a bar after playing pool. Investigators say two vehicles were racing when the 49 and 48-year-olds were hit. Both women died at the scene.
Someone needs to be accountable for it.
Becky Yang says she was best friends with Daber and Austin. The three were avid billiards players. She grew up with Daber in Milwaukee.
We parented together, we adulted together, we lived, and grew up together as sisters.
Loved ones say Austin recently beat a long battle with cancer, making this tragedy hurt even more.
It just shows that life is so short and life is unfair. Like it can be gone in an instant.
They are remembering the women for their outgoing personalities as they reflect on their lives. They're looking for justice, sharing a message for the driver.
Just turn yourself in. Turn yourself in. It's the right thing to do.
Daber leaves behind 3 children. Police say they are looking for the driver, they say, who was in a black SUV. If you know anything about the crash, MPD wants to hear from you.
If you want to hit us up there, 833-212-1017. On the line with me is Becky Yang, the young lady that you saw at the end of the video. Now, full disclosure, Becky and I have known each other for years and years because I brought her in the radio game. She's a former co-worker at iHeartRadio when we were both there. And so I believe I met May on one of your at one of your events, Becky. So I know you guys were friends for years and years, grew up together and everything. Tell us a little bit about May and Amy.
Yes. Hi, Bailey. Thank you so much. And yes, it's been a very, very long time. And through all these years along the way, I know you have met Amy at one point. I know you have met May at one point because we were pretty much together at one point or other at events or concerts or festivals. You would have seen them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Amy and May were, they were just beautiful people, and not only on the outside but on the inside too. May and I grew up together. She has 3 kids. She was a young mom. I was a young mom, and we learned how to mom together. And Amy never had kids, but she loved her dogs. She was a dog mommy, and she took care of them just like they were her kids. But May, we played pool so much, it was like a daily thing. It was checking in with each other, seeing what the week looked like with each other. How can we connect again and get out and shoot pool or hang out or, get the kids, like May and I get the kids together. She became a babysitter for me for a period of, all these years transitioning. I moved around a lot in this career.
Yes.
And finding babysitters is not cheap. And
right.
She was a stay-at-home mom for a brief moment in her time too. And she took Farrah and Legend in, and she was like, yeah, they could spend the summer here when you go to work. And we would meet halfway. She would come and pick them up in Hales Corner because she lived in Franklin, and then I would drop her off and come to the station. I mean, that was my routine with her, and she worked it out. She didn't have to drive halfway to meet me to pick up the kids. She didn't have to even take them on, but she did. And that was just the friend she was. Both Amy and May, I could call them and say, hey, I can't get here, but I need someone to, pick up Legend, run this, run that, or stop here to get something and meet me here to drop it off so I can get to my other event on time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, got you,
Yeah.
That's just them.
Wow. Those were more than friends. Those were like sisters. Sisters.
Absolutely. Sisters. They that's why I said we were like sisters. I mean, there was nothing that I couldn't have asked unless they couldn't have done it. If God forbid they couldn't do it, they wouldn't do it. They just couldn't get there on time, or they wouldn't be able to get there. But if they could, they would definitely in a heartbeat do and whatever it is to help. So
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I know they're looking for someone driving a black SUV. Um, and let me say this to you as well. We're close, but you know, I just want to tell you I'm so sorry for your loss and
thank you,
condolences to both of their families as well as your family, because losing people that you're that close to and that much, they're very intricate in your life. It's it's huge. It's huge. And I'm glad to see that you're out here speaking on their behalf. And if is there something that you want to tell the person that was driving the vehicle?
Yeah, and I don't know if it was a person. Who knows? I heard that the vehicle's windows were tinted. It could have been, multiple people in the vehicle joyriding and racing each other, right? So it could be more than one person. So whoever was involved in this, whoever was driving, whoever was racing, okay, you didn't hit Amy and May, but you were still involved too. Everyone who was in those two vehicles are involved and should understand that God witnesses to everything.
Yeah.
And there is nothing that they can escape from at this point. It will come to light, and it will save them much time if they would just step forward now than later and get caught somewhere else. I want to be able to say, hey, we have technology. There is so much technology that we should be able to lean into to capture you, and you will get caught. You or your accomplices will get caught through this. And then for those that have seen the vehicle, those that know the people that own the vehicle, you may have seen this vehicle and know what we're talking about. Even if you see a black SUV, every black SUV right now, every black SUV owner right now is really a suspect.
Right.
Right. If you see a black SUV parked in your neighborhood, new to the area, or maybe they're the type that do tend to like to joyride and race people, they are a suspect. And so all we can ask the community to do right now is, we don't have a license plate. All we know is it's a black SUV. If you know or seen a black SUV with tinted windows, they could be a suspect. Just report it. The police will do their job, scan the plates, report the vehicle, where you saw it, what the plates were, and the system should do its job, right? And scan the plates. Any vehicle that look like it could potentially be not supposed to be in this area, or whatever, it will all come forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's make sure you turn yourself in. Don't waste any time. You could get this over with. If you're in one of the other vehicle that was possibly there, you may not know anything about the other vehicle, but give some information.
Yeah.
Let's draw back the shade on all of this and know what happened, because there are lots of cameras, and I'm sure there are lots of cameras in that area, and so it's going to come up. So it's better for you to turn yourself in and give up all that information right there and save yourself as much as you can, because at this point, you're going to be running, trying to avoid capture, and you don't want, that's a whole bad scenario. Just try to be as honorable as possible. You made a mistake now, and it's a bad mistake, but do the right thing and turn yourself in. Yeah. And
it's just, this is just, I was looking at the statistics because it just blows my mind that we have so many of these. But just in the city alone, there's an 8% increase from last Q1 to this Q1. 8% increase in hit and runs in the city of Milwaukee.
Wow.
and 11 of them were fatal.
Wow.
And that's just in Q1. I mean, we're now in Q3. Q2 here? April, May, June. We're in Q2 of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen the report out yet in Q2 because we haven't finished it yet. But I would imagine with it being nice out, the weather's being nice, people are joyriding, people are getting stupid and ridiculous and reckless out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure the numbers is going to continue to be higher than the last year as well. And we as a community, we need to put an end to this, or at least hold some of these folks accountable.
Yes. Yep.
Instill some fear in those that are willing to take the risk that there are consequences to their actions.
Mm-hmm.
And unless we do that, unless our community come together to put some of these reckless drivers behind bars or charge them, we're going to continue to have this problem. And the percentage year over year in terms of hit and runs, the percentage year over year in terms of fatalities will only increase.
Exactly.
Unless we come together and start being on the lookout for a black SUV or for whatever vehicle is out there that's just running wild and crazy in our streets.
Right. And remember, that black SUV may have some damage to it. To it. So, check that out. If anything looks suspicious or anything like that, just call the police. Let them know.
Just call it in.
Yep.
They'll do their job. And you know what? If they don't, then we'll take it forward, right?
Yep.
I mean, I just can't see that, if we need to get supervisory review, if we need to file a complaint, if we need to stand up and push our judicial system, our law enforcement agencies to do better for us too.
Exactly. Well, Becky, I want to thank you for coming on. We got to get together. We'll talk about that later. But
thank you, Bailey, so much.
Thank you for coming on, and Godspeed, and I'm sure we'll find out who did this. And again, condolences to both of their families and, of course, to yours. You're checking out Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
I walk on the shoulders of giants who have come before me.
I am grateful for those who changed yesterday.
But I live in today.
And I pledge I will help shape tomorrow.
Milwaukee College Prep Scholars honor Black History Month not just during February, but each and every day they walk through the door, preparing for a better life for themselves and the world around them. Enroll your scholar at MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products pricing and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The performing arts do more than entertain. They bring the community together. From live performances and arts education to free community events, UPath helps support the organizations that keep southeastern Wisconsin vibrant. But it only happens because of people like you. Every gift helps keep the arts accessible and inspiring for the entire community. Join thousands of supporters and give today at upaf.org. UPath. One gift, regional impact.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home? Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way, improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better when you know you're covered. With a home and auto policy from American Family Insurance, you're not just buying coverage. You're getting an agent who helps you feel protected and prepared. Someone who understands what you've built and what you're building next. Because when your home or ride are protected the right way, you're free to focus on your family, your goals, and your future. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. You're checking out Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth. And you know what? The Truth Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. The way people are driving now, I'm feeling like we need a change in law of how, the speeding and the recklessness of it. And, it just goes into, Xavier, all of the high-speed chases that are involved these days now as well, and people out speeding and all the things. And you have people that don't want the police to chase people. But what if we're in a scenario that just happened with these two ladies? So you don't want the police to chase after that? Or, right now it's at their discretion. And I think that's good. But you have people that totally want to ban police chase situations. But the way people are acting out here with their cars now, it's almost hopeless, because it's like the police chief said when he was on TV the other day. You messed up if you do it. You messed up if you don't, right? What do you think, Xavier?
It's case by case situation, I would say. Obviously, when people get caught for reckless driving, they get punished. I'm assuming
Right.
they don't let them out of jail. I don't know. It's just, they've already, didn't they do like $30 million for all the bump stops and
Right.
roundabouts and stuff like that?
Right.
So, we've already done preventative things to, kind of curtail it. It just comes down to, we can't really control what people are really doing. So I think it comes down to maybe teaching people common sense in schools,
Right.
Maybe the parenting. So I think,
maybe they need to lift the age of driving.
I don't know about that, because there's still people in their 30s and 40s still doing that.
Yeah, you're
So,
right. I
don't-
had one riding behind me yesterday. I was like, really? You going to pull up on me like that?
Yeah, my point exactly. So it just, I think it just shows like, because it's only really in Milwaukee. Whenever I drive around, I go, I'm kind of well traveled. I kind of go, here and there.
Right.
I've been to different cities and states and stuff like that, and really, it's really a Milwaukee cultural thing as far as like this crazy driving, like the swerving around and stuff like that. You only really see that here. So, I don't know. Maybe it is the lead in the water. But it's
Well, I've seen it in other places.
really.
I have seen it in other cities. Like New York. I would never drive in New York. Because their drivers are just ridiculous. They're ridiculous, and then they have all this traffic, which makes it even worse, right? So, New York is bad. Seattle's bad with the driving. California, lots of I lived in San Diego. I lived in Fresno. And Fresno was the only place, but they don't, I mean, they don't have traffic like that,
Yeah, you're talking about traffic. We're talking about people doing baselining and doing a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah, because traffic's not bad here. Only
Right.
occasionally compared to those, Chicago, New York, San Francisco, and stuff like that. But I don't know. When I was in San Francisco and California, I didn't see people baselining and swerving and intentionally crashing into stuff. So.
Oh no, I didn't see anybody intentionally crashing. See, that's the thing. People don't. A lot of times, here in Milwaukee, you got a lot of stolen vehicles and things like that, and so they don't care if they crash, right? They don't care what they do to your car. Once they steal it, they don't care what they do because it ain't their car. They rolling in a stoley. So they just go do what they're going to do. And it's a shame because somebody worked for that. Somebody put their hard-earned money into that car.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all. Homer will be back with us tomorrow morning, as usual, 7 a.m. Don't be late. And I want you to trust God, do good. And I tell you what, you'll have a great day, too. Be careful. It's hot out there. Stay someplace cool. Go someplace cool. And have a great day. Until tomorrow.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping